This isn't a video I thought I would make, especially after a win, like the one today. But here we are. No Mesut Özil in the squad, again. Nowhere near the team sheet or reserves, again. And I gotta ask, Unai Emery, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? I respect you as a head coach, I do. There is a lot to be commended about what Unai Emery has done over this last year and a half or so. But after a while, you begin to question the all too similar patterns each and every match day, all too similar naive tactics that don't really seem to change or get better. And I'm not here to say, oh, Emery out. I'm not. Okay, I'm just trying to reason out what the hell is going on. Because it just looks like an ego battle between a guy who, need I remind you, since his arrival in Arsenal Football Club, has been nothing but an asset, nothing but a winner for Arsenal Football Club. He has broken records. He has broken multiple records. He has helped us end a cup drought of nearly a decade. He is a World Cup winner. And I know, people, I know he's not the only one that won it. I know he's not the guy who got the, match-winning goal against Argentina and Mario Götze. I understand that shit. But this man is of such high pedigree. And Arsenal Football Club decides to pay him handsomely. I believe that was a year and a half or 2 years ago with that contract extension. And this is, I believe, where the point of contention comes in. Where Emery thinks this man, who has done so much for Arsenal Football Club, just as a solo player, just as a single guy, he decides it's okay to just kind of bully and impose his arrogance and will. I don't agree with that at all. I don't. I don't agree with the fact that you are basically bullying a man who, in his first few months of this, when the season started, had a terrible ordeal with his whole, issue with security. That security footage that came out with robbers and burglars and shit. So you got a very emotionally disturbed, more or less, Mesut Özil, who's probably not of the right mind, feeling for his family's safety, right? Feeling and fearing. Yet you sit there and think Mesut Özil is an awful thing for the squad. Granted, when he's on the pitch, he hasn't been all that great. He hasn't been. But can we have some understanding and sympathy here for what this guy has to fucking go through the entirety of the season and onwards, right till right now? I hate the fact that Mesut Özil gets left out each and every fucking time I see the team news. I hate it. He's one of my favorite Arsenal players. He's one of the few players that I feel has really elevated Arsenal to that next level. People might not agree with me, but when he arrived in 2013, there was a sensation of, wow, we got a superstar. We got a guy. I can't believe it. We just been developing, getting these fucking cheap farmers and shit. But now you get Mesut Özil. And quite frankly, boys and girls, I don't care how you label the FA Cup, he's been delivering. Mesut Özil has been delivering. But you got a manager who, really, a head coach, icing out a player who should be decorated in Arsenal history. He absolutely should be. And I'm afraid this contention is going to move forward. It's going to keep continuing. And unfortunately, the way these things usually work out, one ego wins over the other. And I know I just defended Mesut Özil, but of course there's ego involved. You're the highest paid player in the club right now. Yet you don't get a minute of playing time against the manager who doesn't care or is just trying to prove a point. And by virtue of that, you're losing the locker room. Players honestly don't look like they want to play for you. There are certain players who look like, oh, fuck you, dude. You're going to do that to him. What's stopping you from doing that to me? He's done that with Ramsey. He's done it in PSG multiple times. And so what I'm really afraid of is, are we reaching that inevitable point of Unai Emery being shown out the door? And I think this. If he continues to impose his ego, arrogance, and tactical naivete on the football pitch, I think he's gone. I don't want it to happen because the motto of Arsenal Football Club has been Victoria Concordia Crescit. Now, you might think I'm making this shit up, but I'm not. Victoria Concordia Crescit is Latin for victory through harmony. Right now, we're reaching victory, yes. There are certain places we're winning. Bar from the Sheffield United match, where we lost pretty embarrassingly. But victory through harmony doesn't just mean wins on the pitch. It means wins in the brotherly sense of having that entire locker room, that squad, fighting as one. And right now, with the way these two are handling their business and making their affairs pretty apparent and way too obvious, in my opinion, it's embarrassing. I feel like it's only going to get worse. Until, we reach that inevitable point. And I would really think Emery moves off first before Özil. But I could be wrong. This is Arsenal Football Club. They will continually frustrate you. And I always think this is a fucking crazy social experiment to see how grown men and women, young boys and young girls too, how they deal with constant torture. just this level of insanity, expecting anything good to happen in this squad through the muddled shit. I don't know. And it's depressing. I don't wish anyone to be fired. I don't. Like I said, Victoria Concordia Crescent. We want to achieve victory through harmony. We want to work as one. But if it keeps going the way it is, something's going to give. And a head coaching change is a hell of a lot easier than trying to figure out a trading target, whatever. And let alone the fact that, again, one of the most decorated players in Arsenal history, potentially, for getting paid handsomely and doing nothing. So something's got to give. I know it's a bit of a bummer to make a video like this after a win, especially a crazy-ass win against Vitoria 3-2, but it's something that's just been bugging me, and it's just frustrating how everything is panning out. Hate it, but we'll just wait and see. Usually how these things go, just wait and see. But through it all, through thick and thin, come on, you Gunners.